Alright, what's up folks? Welcome back, San Joaquin News Network. We are doing a video for a newer channel. He's actually not too new, but he doesn't have police interaction videos on his channel. The channel's called Little Beethoven. The title is called Police Threaten to Arrest Amazon Driver. Read the description, so we'll go ahead and read that description. The New Milford Police Department in New Jersey tried to arrest Amazon driver after customer called saying they believe someone may have stole their package. The driver was about to finish his duties when 3 squad cars block him in and unlawfully detain the man. He tells the police to search the truck if they suspect him of stealing a package, but the police already cleared with the complainant that in fact there was no package stolen and it was a misunderstanding. The police then refused to let the driver go because he wouldn't give up his ID because he did not commit any crime. New Jersey is not a stop and ID state, so therefore there is no reason to surrender any information to the police. We as a people need to fight back against the wrongdoing to the public. The police officers in this video showed no skills, de-escalation, and tried to intimidate the man into letting them violate his constitutional right for their department's protocol. Let's take a look, guys. Let's see what happens here.
What am I being detained for, officer?
Oh, it's because of the package.
And also, what's your name and badge number?
Francine 212. We're just, like I said, we're conducting an investigation right now.
Okay.
About possible
and what do you suspect me of committing? What crime?
Oh, I don't suspect you of committing. I mean,
so
like
why am I
said,
being
we're
detained
then?
then?
Checking out what's going on right now with the camera. And
but if I am not committing a crime, why are you holding me as detained?
Once we clear, you'll be good, man. Like I said.
But he already checked, and he already got the story from the other lady. She said that she thought maybe I took something, but I dropped the package off.
We're gonna go check the cameras now.
Okay, that's
hang
fine.
Tight. You know, we'll be out of here shortly.
That's fine. I gotta record this because I can't have my constitution,
you want me
my
to call
rights
your
being
boss,
violated.
I can call your supervisor, let them know that there was a misunderstanding.
Oh, yeah.
That's what caused it. I understand you're on a time limit.
Yes,
you know, with the
course.
delaying, so I totally get it, man. So like I said, if you need, I'll call. You said Lodi you're out of?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you want to give me a number or, you know, you leave, then I'll make.
Yeah, if they ask me something, then I will tell them what happened, and I'll give your guys' apartment number to them, and they'll call and they'll figure out what happened.
Yeah, no problem, man. It's a misunderstanding.
I just gotta report this just for records purposes. You know what I'm saying?
Thing, man. No problem.
We all got our own jobs.
I got a body camera on too.
Yeah.
So
everything we record. But the thing is, it costs money to get that film. That's why I like to record for my own purposes. So if some rights were being violated, then obviously I'll be having to have this a civil lawsuit, and I have my own recordings for that purposes. Because it's always something going on around here for nothing. And is that your supervisor?
My supervisor's down there.
Okay. What's his name?
He's not. You can ask him when he gets down here if he comes over.
Okay. What is taking so long? What is he doing? What's going on?
All right. We're trying to confirm that everything matches up.
Yeah.
Okay. Your ID on you.
What's your name and badge number?
My name and badge number?
Yeah.
Sergeant Moan, 186.
186? Okay.
Yes, sir. Your ID on you.
For what?
We're investigating a possible theft of a package.
Okay, but obviously I'm working, so that doesn't fit me. Do you suspect me of stealing of a package?
Listen, we didn't get called. We got called.
I know you're not doing that. I know, but you guys are law enforcement, and that's what every time I speak to officers, I tell them, I say, you guys are law enforcement, not feelings officers. These people,
what officers?
Feelings enforcement officers. Yeah, feelings enforcement.
Feelings officers?
Yeah, because people, they have feelings, and they like to call for silly things, which is obviously this is not a crime. I'm doing my job. He knows I'm doing my job. The other guy knows I'm doing my job. There's nothing else going on.
Okay.
If you suspect me of committing a crime, then I will surrender my ID. And if you are detaining me as well, then I'll be staying here. But if
I gotta pause really quick because I want to say that absolutely this guy is watching First Amendment audit videos, CopWatch videos, because he knows exactly what to say. He knows that what he's saying is correct, and he's right. I'm paying attention, and he's absolutely right. Just keep watching, folks.
I'm not being detained.
Okay.
If you don't suspect me of committing a crime.
All right, my turn to talk. You're being detained.
Okay.
Okay. You are being detained.
And what are you detaining me for?
We're investigating. I told you already. We're investigating.
What do you suspect me of? What
My
crime?
turn.
Can you
I talk?
let him talk?
Investigating a theft of a package.
Okay, and you suspect me of stealing
Okay,
a
so
package.
right now you're being detained.
Do you suspect me of
Hold
stealing
on
the
a
package?
second. I'm talking. You're being detained for investigation of a theft of a package.
Yeah,
We
your
didn't-
investigation has
hold on
nothing
a
to do
second.
with my rights.
Hold on a second. Okay? We didn't just
Wow.
come up on you. We got called
It
from,
seems
from,
like it, though.
from a homeowner. Okay?
I don't know. I can't track your calls. I would have to do that on my
I'm
own
telling
time.
you. We got called here from a homeowner that
Okay.
came up on their doorbell
Yeah.
of a person matching your description that came up with a package.
Okay.
And walked over with a package. That's it. So we deal with this all the time, and then we clear it, and then you're on your way.
Okay.
We get the ID, we make sure
But the
everything's
thing
right.
is, there's a disconnect between the public and police officers because of reasons like this. You guys say, okay, this happens, then you have to ID someone for not committing a crime. This does not stop an ID state. You can't just say, you have to show me your ID because I want to see who you are.
He's correct, but I do want to clarify something. There is absolutely no such thing as a stop an ID state. So I really don't like the fact that people repeat that. I understand that they're repeating it because it's out there. It's all over the internet. Many channels have said this before, but a stop an ID state is a misnomer. It doesn't exist. There's no such thing. Cops still need RAS, reasonable, articulable suspicion that you committed a crime in order to identify you. So this man is correct on not identifying, but by saying there's no stop an ID state, look at the cop's face. He's like, because the cop probably knows that there is absolutely no stop an ID state. This is the kind of shit, the propaganda that they use in order to get us to believe that there are states that are stop an ID states. What they really want is for everybody to identify upon request. A lot of these officers, as soon as they clock in to get to work, they're being briefed. Run as many people through the system as possible. Let's try to get as many criminals off the streets as possible. These cops think they have the right to identify you upon request. Just wanted to clarify that, guys. There's absolutely no such thing as a stop an ID state. Keep that in mind.
You can't do that. You know what I'm saying?
You're investigating.
Your department does
wasting
not
your time.
override
You're
the
wasting my time,
Constitution.
and you're wasting your own time.
You're wasting my time. You know I didn't do anything wrong, and you guys are holding me here.
Why do you think that I told you the reason why we're here.
I understand.
You don't understand.
I do understand. You guys said that you come here for a call. Okay. Obviously, I'm not the guy because I'm working.
Has an Amazon driver ever stolen? Has any Amazon driver ever stolen?
I don't know about other places,
okay,
but my department, and I know it's never happened in my department.
Yes, they have. Okay.
Not
all right.
From
Is
where
this how
we
you
were.
usually drive on the other side of the road?
I had to, because I had to drop a heavy package on this side.
I'm just telling you.
I pulled up.
Is this how you usually drive?
Because I had to deliver right here.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Okay. You want to lift 100-pound packages from the other side, you know, every time? That's
if you want me to do my job, you're driving on the wrong side of the road.
Look at how this guy's parked in the middle of the road.
Police officers.
Okay.
Doesn't matter though.
Hypocrites.
You still can't break the rules, just like everyone else.
So listen, your ID.
Okay.
Now there's a Title 39 violation.
But he's blocking me, so I couldn't move.
Keep in mind, guys, that they didn't stop him for a traffic violation. The Sergeant Moan, M-O-N-E, he's being dirty right now. And you could tell by the smile that he has on his face. He's just being a total douchebag. And these are supposed to be supervisors, guys. And we don't like to call them sergeants because we're not at war with the people. They are not in the military. They use military terms, right? If there's any kind of how would I say it? A war going on. It's in their head. If there's a line being drawn, it's coming from the cops. Don't get me wrong. I know there's a lot of shitty people out there doing a lot of stupid, shitty things. But from my understanding, in the description, it says that it's already been clarified. The homeowner that called said that nothing was stolen. So these cops are just bored. In my opinion, these cops are just bored. And from what I already see, the cop is saying, well, now, you know, it's a traffic infraction. Now he's claiming that there's a traffic infraction. What the cop is doing is he's trying to justify his narcissistic actions, his boredom, his escalation. He's trying to justify that by articulating a traffic infraction. And sadly, Sadly, when shit happens like this, somebody goes to court to get a ticket, yada, yada, yada. The cops will say that they articulated that there was a traffic infraction. The judges and the district attorneys, they'll allow this type of behavior to happen. This is un-American, folks. This goes against everything that we as a people stand for in this country. You know, and we don't pay cops to go out and harass people, innocent people, hardworking people. We're paying cops to catch criminals. But I mean, if you see what happened in Uvalde, Texas, for officer safety, they didn't go in there to help the kids. You know, and Castle Rock v. Gonzalez and many other case laws will tell you that cops, they don't have a duty to protect you. So why are we paying for cops anyways? It makes absolutely no sense to harass the people. We're paying cops to harass the people, folks. The patterns don't lie. We're seeing this over and over and over again. These cops are bored. There's too many cops, especially if they're not going after criminals. Now, I wouldn't mind seeing videos of cops going in there, and we do. I don't want to be a hypocrite. We do see videos of cops catching bad guys and all that shit. But we also see this. And when I see cops catching actual criminals who create victims, I'm stoked. I'm happy to pay. But when I see this, I want my fucking money back. Let's keep watching.
You're on the wrong side of the road.
But I dropped a package off. He blocked me.
Sir, I don't want no
But
problems. I don't want no problems.
You do want
Listen,
a problem.
we're
Look, man,
investigating
you guys
a
are going to
theft.
violate my rights because you know that I did not commit a crime. You can't articulate that I committed a crime.
So you're going way over.
How do you suspect?
You're going way overboard.
No, because I hate getting violated. I
You're
hate
not
when my
being
rights get
violated.
violated. I have
You're not
nothing
being
on my.
violated.
Huh?
We got called of a
Stop
theft
shining the
package.
light in my face.
Shining the light in his face, trying to block the camera is another thing that we keep seeing cops do to the people. And if you're in California, it's called a violation of the Bain Act. Alright guys, I apologize. I took a phone call and I realized I was hot and sweaty, so I took off my beanie and changed my hat. We're back. And the word I was looking for was prior restraint. Cops do this all the time. They shine the light in our face and in our cameras, and just to be assholes. In reality, does this cop really think that this Amazon driver has a weapon? Is he in fear for his life? What's the reason for this high-powered flashlight to be flashing in the guy's face? These cops obviously have nothing better to do. And this is not what we're paying for, folks. This is un-American. This goes against, like I said earlier, everything that this country, the foundation that this country is built on. Freedom. And it's absolutely disgusting the way they're behaving. The information is there. Over here to the left, we have officers involved in this video are Officer Duran, 203, Francine, 212, Moan, 186. If you need to file a complaint against them, the number for their department is 201-261-1400. Please leave a complaint on these three officers, as I am in distress and very disappointed to what times have come to, and a young man can't even do his job without a problem being stirred up by bad policemen. And it's cops like this that make people hate cops, that make people lose trust in police officers. And you know, I have another channel called Good Cop Bad Cop, and I really want to highlight good police work on there and bad police work. But a lot of times I get a comment that says there's no good cops, because every time a bad cop does something, the good cops turn the other cheek. And I gotta tell you, I don't disagree with that comment. And right now I want to speak to police officers that actually do support my channel and do watch, because you're out there. I know you're out there. You guys leave us comments. I get emails from police officers that are retired, police officers that are still on duty, And a lot of you guys support my work. There's been times where I've been on an audit and some guy says, hey, you guys with San Joaquin and stuff like that. And I'll let them know that it's me, and they'll be like, hey, I watch your videos, man. And so I've been out there and I've talked to police officers who actually do appreciate the work that I put out there. So right now I want to talk to the good cops, okay? And maybe this is just wishful thinking. Maybe I'm being gullible. But if you want to gain the trust of the people, you got to stop this type of behavior. You got to put them in check on the spot. We need to get chiefs of police out of there, sergeants, chief and sergeant, military terms, right? We need to get them out of there. And we need to put in good people in there. And we need to go to the public meetings. We need to speak to the mayors. We need to speak to the city managers and even the city attorneys. Because why aren't the city attorneys mentioning to the city managers, we need to get rid of bad cops? Too many lawsuits going on. You know, the people are paying for these lawsuits. The town is paying for the lawsuits. Do they just not care? Do they say, okay, one cop did a good job on this day, so we're going to allow him to do a bad job on this day? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. We need to really get bad cops out of there. And it starts with you, cops, standing up for the people, standing up for the people's rights. And one thing that I find is extremely embarrassing is the fact that many of the cops that I encountered do not know the First Amendment of the Constitution. And many of the videos that I've researched online, we see cops swearing an oath, but they didn't learn it. They didn't learn the oath that they swore in order to get the job. The only thing that they're doing is just repeating something that some other cop is reading to them. And that's police hypocrisy 101. And we're pointing it out, and we're seeing it. Video after video after video, we're seeing it. And this is the disconnect. This is what this gentleman here, the Amazon driver who's just working, this is what he's talking about, the disconnect. Those of you who are police officers out there who do appreciate our work, start standing up. Don't be afraid, man. Don't be afraid to lose your job. If you lose your job as a cop for doing the right thing, so be it. Start a fucking YouTube channel. Bet you won't regret it. Reach out to me. I'll help your fucking channels grow. Look at We the People University. Abaya Israel. He has a channel. He's an ex-police officer. He does this. James Madison Audits, ex-police officer, does this. Georgia Transparency. Many folks that have been in law enforcement are now creating YouTube channels and doing this. The private sector is a good place to be, folks. Violating people's rights, going against the Constitution, ignoring the Constitution, laughing at people who tell you that they have rights, certain rights, inalienable rights, natural rights that they were born with, and you guys laughing at them. Let's not forget that you guys are laughing at your own kids in the future when they grow up and they believe that they have rights too. You guys are shitting on your own kids. That's the bottom line truth. So next time you guys laugh at somebody for saying that they have rights, don't forget that you're shitting on your own kids. That's the bottom line truth, guys. Let's keep watching.
And you can light up the area. It's dark.
No, it's not. You're an
It's not
idiot.
dark.
You don't even know what you're doing.
It's not dark.
You're just a fool with a badge. Listen to your sergeant.
All right, sir.
Tell him to stop shining the light in my face.
Hand over your ID.
But
So
do
now,
you,
now
do you
listen to me. You were detained for the theft of the package. You're also on the wrong side of a Title 39
Okay,
violation.
so you think that I committed the crime of stealing a package?
Buddy, I'm talking to you right now.
So do you want to search? Do you want to search here for that house?
I don't want to search it.
So then how do you figure that I stole something, but you won't even check to see if I stole it? What is the point of asking for an ID then?
I started this conversation by wanting to know who you were, and then it went crazy.
Yes,
Right?
it went
'Cause
crazy.
you're
'cause
crazy.
I haven't even started my investigation yet.
So then you
True
just said
or
you started
false?
an investigation.
I'm trying to figure out who you are, what you do, what happened, but
Bro,
this conversation
I-
started with you saying, I'm not giving my ID, you're violating my rights.
because I
True
didn't
or
commit
false?
any crime.
True or false?
But I didn't.
True or false?
I didn't commit any crime.
You won't even answer
I
the
don't
question.
have to
You
give an
won't even
ID
answer
if
the
I didn't commit a crime.
Okay.
You know that.
Right
As
now.
a sergeant, you know that.
Okay,
you
I'm-
took a test.
Listen to me now.
You took a
I'm
test.
here, no ID.
I
You have
didn't
ID
commit
on you or
crime.
now?
Of course I have
Okay,
my ID
are you
on.
handing it over? I'm going to ask you to step out of the vehicle.
if you
have
could-
the
if
title
I
authority
commit-
step out of the vehicle.
Okay. I'm recording this.
So this three striper with the chevrons, this is retaliation, folks. And this is what, like I say, goes against everything that, you know, the Constitution stands for. And this is why I believe that it's a problem that these cops don't know the Constitution. There's 5 elements to the First Amendment. Those mirror your natural rights. And this is why it's important that they actually learn it before they get a badge and a gun and hit the streets. They're constantly violating people's rights. Pennsylvania versus Mims allows cops to pull people out of the car if they're in fear for their safety. But how is the cops in fear for their safety from an Amazon driver? They're just trying to bully this guy. This is exactly what's happening. They are paid bullies to bully the people. And that's what I keep talking about when I say I want my fucking money back. I don't want to pay for cops to bully the people. That's not how it should be. They should be out there solving crimes, going after criminals. But they're too, I hate to say it, but they're too chicken shit to be out there catching real criminals because they're afraid for their lives. They want to do the easy pickings. They want to get people and cite you, you know, for bullshit. And from my understanding, what the description says is that the homeowner already said that there's nothing missing. So the homeowner must have gotten confused and seen somebody on his lawn or in his yard or something and says that somebody is there ripping shit off, taking something, stealing something. And if, from my understanding, he cleared it up. But the cops still want to ID this guy. And how many cops are there? At least 3? Really? Is that how bored we are out there? Is that how much money we have to spend to bully the people? You should want your money back too. Seriously. This cop doesn't deserve to get paid. He doesn't deserve to have good Christmases on our dime. His family ought to be ashamed of him.
What am I? Of course.
One more time.
Of course.
This guy's wife should say, you know what? Take these presents back, man. Our kids don't deserve shit. You're out there violating people's rights, taking the people's money. Nah, we don't deserve a good Christmas. You're a jackass. As a matter of fact, I want a divorce. Hey, wives. Wives of police officers, email me. recordpolicenow@gmail.com. Email me. If you're a wife of a police officer and he's trash, let's talk. If you guys are watching and you know a cop's wife or ex-wife, give her my email. Show her my channel. I really want to talk to these women. Or men. You know what I mean? Sometimes there's women police officers out there too who do the same shit. And if you're an ex-husband or even if you're still married to these cops, ask me some questions. I'll be more willing to answer and where I'm coming from on a personal level. I hope you guys really email me because I wanna talk to y'all.
I have a license.
That was a child authority violation on top of it. You have a license on you.
Of course I have.
Okay. Can we see the license?
And what is the title?
4-135, improper parking. You're parked on the wrong side of the road.
But that's not what you were called for. And he blocked me. So how am I supposed to
we were
move?
called there. You were parked here before we got here. Are you going to turn
guys
over your
just
license?
you just want to look
Are
at
you
my
going to
license.
turn over your license?
If you suspect me of committing a crime, then I will show you my license.
You're in a motor vehicle violation.
How many
But
times
do
did
you
we tell you?
suspect me of stealing that package? From a
You're
man to
outta
man.
here.
investigation and child authority violation. Do you have ID or no?
Okay, you suspect me of committing a crime. I will hand over my ID. I record everything.
I know you guys are gonna give this guy shit in the comment section, but don't blame him. These cops articulated a traffic infraction, and I know there's no victim. I know there's no crime, and but these cops are being petty as hell. Guaranteed, these cops were not letting off. Guaranteed, these cops were gonna take him to jail for not identifying after a traffic infraction, right? So be easy on this dude. And I truly hope, guys, I truly hope this guy doesn't lose his job. But if you lose your job, little Beethoven, get a hold of San Joaquin, bro. And record police more. I will help your channel grow. And you will get monetized. and you'll probably make more money on YouTube than you ever have before, at least working for Amazon. And you keep working on your channel, you'll make more money than these cops do. I know a lot of these cops, they just obey, right? They obey and they don't want to lose their pension and shit like that. But really, is that all you have to offer this world? Is to just obey? You're actually holding yourselves back in reality. And you don't have to violate people's rights in order to make a living. You can do good. And when I started my channel, I never expected to make $1, but I've done fairly well for myself. And I've seen cops get extremely jealous. And not only that, I've been on cop watches before where cops are asking me, how much money do you make? How much do you make? Like, that's really their concern. In reality, I should tell them, like, bro, probably more than you. I don't have to violate people's rights. And I don't have to take from the people. The only thing people have to pay on my channel is attention. That's it. Just pay attention. That's all you got to pay. The advertisers, they're paying for me to present these videos. And I'm happy with that, guys. I'm extremely blessed. You know, I've worked hard for many, many years, and just to not get paid what I believed that I was worth. I kept a good heart, and I've tried to do the right thing by my fellow man along the way, never stepping on anybody's toes to get ahead, and I've been blessed tremendously along the way. Many of you guys don't believe in God. I do. I'm not extremely religious, and I don't feel like I personally have to go to a church to believe in God. I feel like my faith is good. And let's not forget, guys, before you guys hammer away on me, you guys hammer away on my channel, let's not forget that religion is part of the First Amendment. So be easy on me. As a matter of fact, many of you guys have your own religions or lack thereof religion. Atheists, it's your right to not believe in any God. And I respect you guys all along the way. You guys are welcome on my channel. And this isn't about religion. This is about doing the right thing. You don't have to be religious, man, to do the right thing either. You don't have to believe in any God to do the right thing. I've seen a lot of atheists who are good people, or at least they don't step on my toes. So you're all welcome to stay here on this channel and keep watching. Stay tuned and watch our future videos. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell. A little shameless plug there. But let's keep watching, folks. I hope this guy don't lose his job.
Handing my ID over. Here you go.
Sit there.
This is a public
what
sidewalk.
happened?
Bitches, dude.
Huh?
Tell me what happened with the house.
What do you mean with the house?
You said you didn't. You dropped the packages off at 11:25 Portland, correct?
Yes, I deliver packages.
So the caller said that you walked away with a package. And that's why we're
I
here.
carried like 3 or 4 packages
Listen,
to the houses. I drop off.
Okay.
I go to the next house.
Okay.
That's it.
So it
And I
sounds-
told him, I said,
okay.
I hold a couple packages at once. I can't hold.
okay, so-
I'm not gonna go one by one.
Dude,
at
you
each
talk
house.
too much. You
Everything
talk
I
too
told you
much.
from the
You
beginning.
just wanted
Listen.
me to.
This cop asked him a question and he's answering in the most precise way that you could answer that question. He asked him, you walked away with a package, right? And the guy's like, yeah, I drop off packages. Sometimes I carry 3 or 4 packages, drop some off at one house, go to the next house. He's trying to answer the question. But this cop is just a bully. A straight up bully. And I'm calling you out, cop. And if you don't like people to call cops pigs, then stop acting like one. Stop treating this man with utter disrespect, with a disdain. Shame on you, bro. I hope your kids watch this video so they could say, Pop, shame on you, Pop. Slam their hand, boom, on the breakfast table and cereal goes everywhere. Shame on you, Dad. Shame on you. Mom, you should leave this guy. Your wife should be, I hate to say it, she should be filing the divorce papers right now.
No,
Explain.
listen.
You just wanted me to explain.
Listen. Okay, so listen.
And now I talk
So
too
this
much.
officer
Why
didn't.
people don't talk to you guys, bro?
Okay. This
You don't
officer.
understand.
Listen to me. So this officer didn't talk to the caller yet. He had no clue what the caller saw.
So then why are you guys coming to me then?
Dude, all right, don't even worry about it
You know
anymore.
what? Yeah.
Yeah, see, that cop just got owned. He just said that they got a call and they talked to the homeowner, but now he's saying that he just fumbled his words and he stepped all over his tongue because the cop is speaking with a loose tongue, guys. Straight fell on the floor and he stepped on his own tongue. He's like, damn. Because they did talk to the caller. And the caller must have told him, you know what? You know, there was no package stolen. And so right now all they're trying to do is bully this guy. But they bullied the wrong guy. They bullied the wrong guy because this guy is working for a living. He's a working man. He's actually doing something on the clock. He's not out there stealing packages. He's not out there slamming the packages on the ground, right? Boom! I mean, we have seen Amazon, but that's not what the call was for. We've seen Amazon drivers be slamming packages and shit. Bam! Actually, I ordered one of my Gremlins the other day and it came with the head fucking busted and broken. Sent it back. Got our money back. No big deal. I didn't have to call the cops. Now, I'm not saying my package was slammed on the ground. I'm just saying it came broken. But Amazon, they have like a policy with that. Like, they'll allow you to return your shit if it comes broken. Because I guess they know. But this cop right here, he's asking questions. And the guy, he answered them the best he could. You know, respectfully, in my opinion. The cop is the only one in this video who's being disrespectful. Both of them so far. The cop shining the light. Oh shit, we got cops out there somewhere. It's the cop shining the light and this three striper with the chevrons. They're the only ones I see in this video that are being disrespectful. And like I said, he stepped on his own tongue right now. That's why look, I'm gonna rewind you really quick.
No, whatever.
Listen to me. So this officer didn't talk to the caller yet. He had no clue what the caller saw.
So then why are you guys coming to me then?
Dude, all right, don't even worry about it
You know
anymore.
what? Yeah.
So,
No, whatever.
I can
No.
get the call.
Okay.
Everything is covered.
I told you.
can get the
I
call.
saw
and
the
I can
video.
see it.
I already
I
told
saw
you
the
what you can do.
I'm
So.
going to. I just want to understand, why would she even call the cops? If she got her own package, she knows what she gets.
Hell
It
yeah.
says it on the app. It says what they get. They can see.
In my opinion, if anybody from Amazon is watching this video and you guys share this video with Amazon, give this dude a raise. Don't fire this guy. Give him a raise for having to deal with cops like this. Amazon should take a stand against this type of behavior. Companies should back up their people. Just like the cops back each other up. Just like this three striper. He should have told the other cop, you know what, man, let's get out of here. This guy's working, man. This guy's a working man. There's no package being stolen. Let's get out of here. See this guy alone. Hey, bro. You have a nice day, man. Thank you for working through the holidays. Thank you for working at night. You know, thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for you know, doing a job and not out robbing people and not out stealing and not out doing bad shit. We apologize for any inconvenience. You go on about your day. We're going to go try to catch a criminal. Come on, man. Let's get out of here. You see what I'm saying? That would have been the perfect video. And yes, I would have highlighted that as well. And I'll tell you guys, if you guys have videos of cops doing good shit, send them to me as well. recordpolicenow@gmail.com. We do want to highlight good police work. But obviously we're highlighting shit like this because we see a problem and it needs to stop. So let's keep watching, guys. See what happens. And Amazon, give this dude a raise. Straight up. Give this dude a raise. Don't fire this guy. Give him a raise, guys.
If it's for them or not. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense. And if she could really check in her camera, she can see me walk with the package to go across the street and drop it off in the next house. So that's bullshit. I record all of this. I gotta get his badge number too. I never even asked him.
It's all being taped, dude. All
Yeah,
being
we
taped.
I gotta tell you from the start.
It's all being taped.
We have to. We have to, because we're in a day and age where stuff like this, people they call for stupid stuff, cops make bad mistakes, and then the informants get sued. And I don't want to be that guy. I want to be friendly with police officers. I have family as police officers. My mom's a lawyer. You know, I go hard in this stuff, bro. I believe in the Constitution, bro. And I
Where's
feel
your
like
family? Where's your family work?
peace.
Where's your family work?
Where does she work?
Where does your family work in law enforcement?
My uncle, he's actually a state trooper in New York.
New York.
Yep.
Okay.
Ryan Delaney.
Okay.
Look him up.
Hey, you look him up.
Why would I have to look him up?
I won't look him up.
So why do you want to know?
He'll be ashamed of how you call him people.
Jeez.
Ashamed. You should be ashamed of yourself.
The cop asked him, "Where does your family work?" And he told him. He even gave him the name. He told him, "Look him up." And the cop responds with, "You look him up." Utter disrespect. And it's in police policy to act professional at all times. And why aren't their supervisors doing anything? You know, the reason cops act like this is because their supervisors don't do shit about it. They don't do shit about it. Internal affairs is a fucking joke. The chiefs are a fucking joke. The higher ups, they're a joke, man. This is a damn joke. You guys should review these types of videos and pull them in there and slap them across the face like the Godfather. Bam, snap out of it. What the fuck are you doing? This is we are allowed to work here. Let's treat the people right. Let's keep watching, folks.
You guys are violating my rights. You know I didn't do anything wrong. And I asked you, how did I commit a crime? What do you suspect me of? Then you went straight over to, oh, you parked like this. Come on, bro. That's bullshit.
I mean, like,
If you think that I stole a package, I said to check the vehicle and check for that house to see if I took that package.
Remember when I told
you can check.
Remember when I told you when
I gave you the right to check.
It's probably a big misunderstanding. Let's get your ID, take it from you, clear you, and then
Of
we'll
course.
be on our way. Remember when I said that?
Yes,
And then
of
you
course.
chose to go down the path you chose?
Go down the path you chose.
Protect my rights.
Okay. Oh,
I
yeah,
am
listen,
not,
you're
I am
listen,
not,
like you
I
said,
am not
you
a
have your feelings.
peon, and I will not give you guys to violate my rights purposely. I'm not gonna let you guys do that. If you respect me and you say, okay, you know, obviously you didn't commit no crime.
Didn't I say that from the start?
I would say, bro, you guys are good to go.
I said
I'm good
black
to go.
sweatshirt,
That's
black
it.
shoes. I'm like, haha, this is funny. Probably big misunderstanding.
Yeah,
Didn't I say
is.
that?
Yeah.
Big misunderstanding.
And then you
Then
went
it
to,
gets your ID
okay,
and
I
I'll
have
clear
to
it.
check your ID
We'll
and all
clear
that.
it, clear you, get you
What
out of
is
here.
that? Yeah, but
let
that's
you
the
get on with
thing,
your
though.
night. We'll get on our night, and that was it.
There's rights. Your department does not override the Constitution. You guys can do certain things. That's it. You can't do that though. So you guys are trying to make something out of nothing. That's what it is.
Absolutely.
You guys are bored. You have no crime to fight in this town.
Absolutely.
Maybe all these people, they don't do nothing. Whatever. But obviously you see that I'm working. So this is a waste of time.
Absolutely.
You don't like the light on you, huh?
Hmm?
You don't like it. So
What
why do you shine it in my
Because
face?
it's dark out, dude.
Bro, you see me sitting there and have the light on in the
Okay,
car. You
okay.
can see that there's
Okay.
nothing going on. You doing that shit to piss me off, bro. I don't like that shit. I'm
Fuck.
not gonna get treated like that by you guys.
This
bro.
guy is
We
calling
pay
them
your
out on
salary, bro.
everything.
People, we pay taxes.
This guy is calling them out on all their shit. Beautiful.
Why do you shine it in my
Because
face?
it's dark out, dude.
Bro, you see me sitting there and have the light on in the
Okay,
car. You
okay.
can see that there's
Okay.
nothing going on. You doing that shit to piss me off, bro. I don't like that shit. I'm not gonna get treated like that by you guys, bro. We pay your salary, bro. The people, we pay taxes.
Thank you for paying our
Thank
time.
you. I appreciate that, by the way.
So you know that.
Thank you for that.
So you treat
Yeah,
people
no,
with
thank you.
respect when you come up to them. You don't disrespect them because you have a gun and a badge. We're supposed to look up to you guys.
Disrespect you when I asked you?
You're disrespecting me by putting your light in my face. Obviously, you don't see me doing anything wrong.
Okay.
What am I gonna hold an AR-16 doing deliveries? You don't see me with anything. I don't know. But obviously, you don't see that I'm a threat. So why would you have your light in my face? So you're making up bullshit, bro. I think you need to go to school and get educated, bro. I don't think you have enough education. What did you get? High school diploma and then come and be a cop?
Maybe you could pay for it too. Taxpayers, right?
Just go to school, man. Maybe you work in Starbucks. They pay for your
Condescending
college
fucking
education.
cop.
Go for it. Maybe you could be higher up than this guy. Teach him a few things. You don't like it, huh? You guys fucking
I hope
me,
you show
bro.
your, I hope you show your uncle this video. He'll be ashamed of you.
I show, bro. I can
Show
post.
your
I can
uncle.
send this. I can send
What's
this.
his name again? Delaney, you said?
I can send this to a lot of people, bro. You guys are violating my
all your
rights,
cop
bro. You
friends.
know it
They'll be
is.
ashamed of you.
You guys know it is.
Just
If you guys are out there recording cops and they have a condescending attitude, they're trying to violate your rights, let them know I'm about to send this shit to San Joaquin Valley Transparency. I'm about to send this video and it's gonna go viral. And you cops are gonna get shown for exactly who you are. People are gonna see you for what you really are and the way you're behaving. And it might actually circulate where your family members and friends see this video. And I gotta tell you, family members and friends who are watching these videos, who are paying attention, don't be afraid to talk to cops and let them know, like, hey, we believe in good policing, but do you believe that there's bad policing as well? Have a conversation. And if that cop doesn't talk to you no longer after that, don't be afraid to cut him off. Don't be afraid to say, you know what? We don't need to communicate any longer. We don't need to be friends. As a matter of fact, if you're my neighbor, you stay the fuck off my yard. Don't come a knocking. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to let them have it. Let them know. We need to have these conversations in our household. I've said this before. Freedom should be the topic, the main topic on every dinner table, every night. Bottom line. The Constitution needs to be discussed and taught to our children. These cops right here are doing their best to violate this man's rights. They know this man didn't do nothing wrong. They're just bored. This guy called them out on this guy did a damn good job calling them out on their bullshit. Straight up. If I was there, I'd shake this man's hand and I say, you said everything right, bro. You said everything right. Good fucking job. And if you guys are out there recording cops, let them know I'm gonna send this to San Joaquin Valley Transparency. You're gonna go viral, fool. And let them type up my channel name. Let them see how many subscribers we have and how many views we get. Let them know that their shit's gonna go viral when they act stupid like this. And we're gonna highlight it for sure.
I need nothing but respect.
No, you didn't. They probably treat everybody like this. That's not.
You know what else I just thought about? When a cop violates somebody's rights and you send the video to San Joaquin Valley Transparency's channel, you know what you could do? You can actually make a QR code of the video, of a specific video, whether it's mine or whether it's yours. And you could actually pay for advertising, whatever, and you could put it even maybe on a billboard or something. Slap that shit up there and say, this is what we have in our town right here. And put them on blast in your areas. Maybe put up some flyers, like a missing dog flyer. Go put it on all the mailboxes in the neighborhoods. Put the QR code and say, we have a bad cop living around among us, or policing our area, because a lot of cops, they're not policing the neighborhoods that they live in. That's another topic that we should, talk about is how are we paying for somebody to go and act like a jackass in a neighborhood he doesn't even live in? Of course he doesn't care because he doesn't live there. There's a lot of things. Watching these videos and doing these live streams like this, it helps me understand a whole lot more. And we're always trying to find ways, peaceful ways, to fight tyranny, guys. Because I believe a peaceful non-compliance, and it takes a unified, peaceful non-compliance to really create change. And we can do that without bloodshed. But sadly, we're creating a future for our children where that might not even be possible. Think about that, folks.
This time. I don't know how you could go home like this and feel like good about yourself.
Absolutely.
Looking for issues, bro. You see, I didn't do nothing wrong. I'm doing my deliveries. I even let you see if you want to check the car. I stole the package. Okay, check. I'm recording all of this stuff, man.
I hope you are.
Yeah,
Look at these guys.
I said that already.
Your uncle can educate you on how police work is done.
Yeah, how to violate people's rights.
The cop says, we're going to educate you on how police work is done. No, fool. We're going to educate you on what the fuck you're doing wrong. That's the bottom line truth. That's why our channels grow so fast. That's why this guy's video and this guy's channel is gonna skyrocket. It's gonna possibly get him even monetized, because in reality, you guys are fucking up bad, and you guys are screwing it up for other police officers who actually joined the force to want to do a good job. You're screwing it up. And real quick, let me tell you guys, I've spoken to a cop, you know, who retired early because of injuries. And if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, but this cop started the Audit channel. And I used to talk to this guy, and like I said, I could be wrong, and this is, you know, what I think is happening. This cop used to always tell me things like, he used to always question me that whether I'm doing this for money or not. And I'll tell you guys, I never expected $1 when I started my channel. And that channel, Audit, took a lot of our community support. Even took the Audit moniker and slapped it on his channel name. And he took all the support from a lot of this community, and then he started giving cops who violate people's rights or just have an awful attitude out there, unprofessionalism, right? Even if it goes against their policy. He's starting to give them good grades. But let me tell you a little bit about this Flojo guy. This Flojo guy, there was his channel name that he used to comment, and I think that's the guy who actually operates that channel. He owns a restaurant out there in New Jersey somewhere. But this guy he told me something, and he told me that he had a good relationship with his father until he became a cop. When he became a cop, he started going to the bars after work with the other cops, and he started becoming a person that was not really the way he grew up. He started cheating on his wife, and she got tired of his shit, left this punk ass. And he got with the woman who is what they call a badge bunny, I guess, who hops around from badge to badge, from cop to cop. And this guy was a beefy dude. He like lifted weights, and he's fucking riddled with steroids. Probably got some real bad health issues. You know, a lot of us have health issues, and so do I. So, but this guy, his wife left him, and he got with the woman who just left him right after that. So he lost there. He lost twice on that one. He lost his wife, lost his girlfriend, and his father ended up passing away, despising the person that he became. And they never got a chance to fix that. So is that the kind of people, is there good people? Was this guy an actual good person before he became a cop? And the way, you know, these things happen, sometimes you expect to become a cop to do good work, to help save people, to do things. And maybe this guy probably did a couple good deeds out there as a cop, right? I'm not saying if this guy became a total douchebag on purpose. This guy, his father ended up passing away, never had a relationship with him again. And this guy cried to me on the phone, man. We talked for hours before. And later on, I cut him off because he started accusing me of doing shit like doing this for money only and shit like that. And I think that channel started growing. The channel he created started growing, and then he's like this to me. Maybe that was his plan all along, was just to waste my time, because a lot of times I'd be talking to him like, bro, waste the fucking time, bro. And I gotta tell you guys, my mind is already set on the work that I do and what I need to do while I'm here. But I think that guy had ulterior motives. I think he had a plan. And I do believe that he was working with other folks as well. I don't believe that channel is ran just by him. But I do believe that that he's working with a group of people. You know, I don't know if these guys are part of some kind of secret society or some kind of elaborate plan to basically take all the work that we've done and just flop it on his head. But I gotta tell you guys, I've seen it happen, and I called out that channel plenty of times, and I got a lot of shit for it. I rolled with the punches like Nate Diaz. Bam, bam, and came back and hit hard. Boom! How do I do that? By helping smaller channels grow. That's how I do that. I've never been the biggest auditing channel. I've never been the biggest auditing channel. I don't plan on it. There's a lot of newer channels that started late and they're coming out, and this community has grown. So sometimes those newer channels, they'll grow really fast. Especially if you go around calling yourself, I'm the greatest of all time. You create like 10, 15 channels and you go in your own comment section. You're the greatest, you're the greatest, you're the greatest, you're the greatest. The greatest of all time, you're the GOAT. You make other people believe that shit. I don't do none of that shit. All the subs I got naturally. I've never purchased one sub. I've been accused of buying subscribers and shit. I've never done none of that. I don't even know how to do that. I don't know. I don't know how to do none of that shit. Everything I do it naturally. I do it from the heart, off the top of the head. You know, this is what I see. Patterns speak to me, so I present it to you guys as best I could. Those channels that, and also those other channels that are just all about, you know, like the Donut Operator, Mike the Cop. Why don't they highlight bad police work like this? They skip over those videos and just highlight good cops. Oh, look at this cop saved the day. Saved the day. This cop saved the day. And that's all they present. Well, let me tell you guys something about that. We pay cops to save the day. That's their job. To go out there and fucking stop crime. Catch criminals. That's their job. So why are we, you know, praising them for doing their job? Why aren't these cops praising the Amazon driver for doing his job? And being a cop is not even as dangerous as they present it to be. There's a lot of jobs out there that are more dangerous than this. A lot of jobs that are far more dangerous to what these cops are doing right here. So, a lot of it's make-believe, man. Propaganda that they spew. To make believe that they're automatic heroes because they wear a gun and a badge and they could do no wrong because they wear a uniform. That's not fucking true. We see it over and over again that cops fumble investigations. And this right here that's going on, shit ain't even no investigation. This cop says they're investigating. What are they investigating? A non-crime? Disgusting. Just keep watching, guys.
How to waste time.
Right, big waste of time.
This is a waste of time.
Could have got you out of here 10 minutes ago. 2 minutes ago now. It's one.
Don't worry, man. We'll have our own issues later on down the line. I got your guys' badge numbers, so I'm gonna come after you guys each one by one. You guys are gonna think this shit's all a game. You could have let me go because obviously you see I had nothing doing wrong, but it's the ego that you guys have behind that badge. You guys want to take it to the next level for no reason. It's gonna get posted on YouTube and it's gonna get hundreds of thousands of views. You guys are gonna see that one day.
We have it on tape too. Yeah, we have it on tape too. We're doing nothing wrong.
And you'll look at it and you'll be like, damn,
yourself.
this is the day I fucked up in my life. And it starts by one person. And one person's gonna do it, the next person's gonna come back, the next person is gonna be the same thing. And when you lose your qualified immunity, don't say that it was the other person. It's all on you. You had the opportunity to be a good officer, but you didn't. You chose to be like this. You chose to be corrupt. Yeah. And that's how things go.
He took a step back. The three-striper took a step back. Now this guy is the professor. The Amazon driver now is the professor scolding the child, letting him know what he did wrong. The assignment is wrong. You know, he's going to make the video go viral. And he's letting these cops know, you guys are fucking up. You guys are doing a horrible job as cops. And just look at the body language. This cop is like, fuck. Now he has his hands in his pockets. He's looking down and he took a step back. Those are signs of your ego being deflated. And that's exactly what's happening. But these cops are narcissists. They become narcissists when they become cops. I can guarantee you that this deflated ego is going to go He's gonna inflate himself back up. But let's keep watching, guys.
I record everything, man.
Please.
I don't understand what this guy's taking so long for. Did you follow up with the lady who called? If this is such a big crime, why don't you guys go speak to her? Ask her what package is she missing.
Outstanding work, Little Beethoven. I gotta say that this has to be one of the best interaction videos that I have seen in a long time. The way this guy put these cops in check, outstanding, outstanding work. My final thoughts on this video. These cops have nothing better to do. They're bored. There's too many cops on the payroll. They have nothing better to do. The three striper was a horrible person for the job. This cop right here, another horrible person for the job. I'm guessing this cop is it Francine? The three striper is Moan 186. Horrible. I think that department needs to get rid of these cops. The New Milford Police Department in New Jersey. Phone number is 201-261-1400. You guys log on to their website. Go to their Facebook. Post this video everywhere. And you know, like I said, I've been brainstorming here, and I have an idea. Why not get either my video here or Lil Beethoven's video and create a QR code and start posting it everywhere. Mailboxes in the towns that this is happening in, and post it everywhere. Let everybody know that these cops are out bullying people. These guys are stalking the night, stalking the people, looking for people to harass because they're bored as hell. One more thing before I let you guys go. I hope that Amazon doesn't fire this guy. As a matter of fact, I hope that Amazon uses this video as a training video for other folks who are getting hired. Give this man a raise. He deserves it for having to deal with this type of bullshit, for just doing his job. Honestly, I hope these cops just quit, because they're probably not going to get fired. I hope these cops just quit. I hope the shame overwhelms them. Because what a shame. What an absolute shame. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Lil Beethoven. Let him know that I sent you. Go subscribe to his channel. I'm going to put the link in the description and the pinned comment. And let's get this guy some subs. And if Amazon does fire this guy, let's help his channel grow. And I hope that he continues to record police. And that's not everybody's thing. Everybody doesn't want to get out there and record police. Sometimes we have no choice. With that being said, thank you all for tuning in. And I really appreciate the support you give me and all the other channels. Expect to see new channels popping up all the time on my channel, because a lot of folks know to reach out to me. recordpolicenow@gmail.com. You guys start a new channel, let me know. We'll help you grow. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you on the next video. Peace.